once you attack them, you know, you're going to make them have to help, and he's a great passer.
Here's Barnes. This isn't a great shooting team.
And the Rockets are doing an excellent job of running Coach Silas's offense, and you know they don't have a full grasp of it quite yet, but you see where things can go if they keep that up and make free throws.
And there's a three for Gary Trent. And it's poked away. Again, this team, Minnesota forces more turnovers than any team in the league. Toronto's #2 in terms of turnovers forced per game, #1 in the league. For Trent Jr. goes down. That's his 6th bucket of the first quarter. He's got 17, and the Rockets cannot solve. Trent Jr. goes down. That's his 6th bucket of the first quarter. He's got 17, and the Rockets cannot solve. In the last 2 minutes, and the Rockets have turned it over 3 times.
Yeah, you have to meet the basketball with some aggression, but, you know, Coach Nick Nurse getting the most. Oh, my goodness.
And Şengün got 5.
Rockets don't really have a traditional point guard. Kevin Porter's coming into his own, and there's no, you know, true even close to that on the second unit. Wow.
That was almost a spectacular play. Looked like they got away with a foul.
Even close to that on the second unit. Wow.
That was almost a spectacular play. Looked like they got away with a foul. Tate turns it back over. Euro steps by his. That was almost a spectacular play. Looked like they got away with a foul. Tate turns it back over. Euro steps by his man, and they do blow a whistle. And one coming up here.
From the Rockets, and you know, the one guy you got to really identify is Trent Jr. as the shooter in this lineup.
And Anunoby. Offensive rebound. The second hoop. Well, the Rockets aren't turning it over. They're not missing. They're 15 of 20 from the floor. And the corner 3 for Barnes. Siakam missed the first 10 games of the year, had a torn labrum. He's playing well. Toronto's playing well, and Wood got hit in the face.
If you're out of rhythm, it can transfer over to the foul line, and unfortunately that's something that we're seeing, and especially with the young team. You know, veterans know how to compose themselves. And, you know, the younger guys have to get going. And that's the thing about Pascal. He doesn't care who's in front of him. That's Şengün he's going right at.
Offensive rebound, put back, no good for Blue. Pressuring Green, gets by him, drives the lane, switches to the left hand, did everything right except the finish. Fred VanVleet, their all-star, is out tonight. Tate again whirling, 1-on-2. Nothing doing, unfortunately, at the end.
That's the right defense. Sagging off of Scottie Barnes, daring him to shoot.
Crossover man back to Barnes. Now Wood will close out, and he misses the 3 badly.
Dunked that one easily, but his length, even when he's absolutely beat. No call there. With a little bit of a hold on the jersey.
Jersey right there. Yes. Bad inbounds by Kevin Porter Jr. leads to the run out and the dunk.
That's what we should.
Play of the year in that first half.
Yes. The pass was so nice, it might have surprised Martin Jr. The Rockets have played well. Every time they get stops, they're able to run out. Really good transition.
Barnes into Boucher.
Wow, that was a dime from Scottie Barnes. No look lob.
Yep.
He's always thinking about facilitating for others first.
He's tied a season high for the 2nd consecutive game as well with 27. Barnes in the middle of the lane as they found the soft spot.
Ball has to move.
Siakam with his 5 fouls all over him. Well defended. They swing it to Porter over Flynn, launches, misses, rebound Barnes.
Got to move the basketball. Cannot get stuck. If you're Jalen Green, you got to attack or pass it.
Siakam stepping through Green. He's got 30.
And if the Rockets are going to get back into this ball game, they're going to have to do it with the 3 ball, and they've got to force some turnovers. So see what they can do. Got to go. Wood was able to get in and secure rebounding position.
6 straight for the Rockets. The 6 assists, by the way, tonight for Christian Wood, tying a career high. And Barnes gallops for an easy 2.